What's good, Ravens fans? Today we are here with a reaction with Steve Smith, our boy. He's going to react to a podcast talking about some things. They're talking directly to him, so he's not reacting. He's answering the questions. So let's hop right into it and let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Lamar shit to bed. I never said he was a bad player.
No, you didn't say that.
I said he was an inadequate passer.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he was.
He still is. Right now.
See?
He still is.
I mean, every quarterback's gonna have an off day.
No. He has off months.
This guy.
I don't.
And so before I let him go, I want to say that he's a hater of Lamar Jackson, it seems. But also, I wonder if he's saying the same thing about Josh Allen when Josh Allen is having months where he can't complete passes in the red zone, which happens, right? Again, this is 100% the case. Josh Allen leads the league in turnovers. But again, because Josh Allen plays the game in a way that is different, right? Because they throw the ball so much and then he sprinkles runs on top versus running the ball with running backs and then you get some sprinkled deep throws on top like Lamar plays. There's a little hate there, but let's just see. I'm not going to judge. I'm going to listen first.
I don't dislike him. He good. You got to protect. But
Yeah,
I think that, and I was telling somebody this before the show, the offense that they have put him in has kind of capped him out to what he could do. But, I feel like Harbaugh want to win. So he don't give a damn about what I'm talking about, what you talking about, with nobody. He going to do whatever it takes to win.
Absolutely.
And so I agree with that. The offense, I think, has capped out a little bit on what Lamar can do because I think they just refuse to do things that are obvious to help a quarterback, right? Again, Josh Allen was not good before Stephon Diggs came. That is a fact. I don't care what anyone says. Tua was not good before Tyreek came. That is a fact. That is 100% a fact. They were not good players until they had some help. So what I'm saying is get Lamar some help at the receiver position. Tight end is great, okay? Tight end is great. This ain't the 1920s, though. Your tight end can't be your number one pass catcher and then you can be Patrick Mahomes consistently. That's just not what the case is. So let's get him some help at the receiver position. Let's throw some more deep balls. Let's figure it out. Let's get Isaiah Likely on the field at the same time as Mark Andrews. I don't know why we don't do that, but let's figure it out.
I would say some of the offense does kind of restrict him, but I think with some of the receivers they have now, Bateman, Rashad Bateman balling, you see Devin Duvernay balling, right? Obviously, you can never go wrong with an 89 with Mark Andrews, but they're
Sorry
doing
about that. So obviously this was recorded a little bit before, I guess, the injury. Also, maybe some games because Rashad Bateman was not balling. But receivers, are
really good between the hashes, and I think he's surprising people by throwing the ball outside of the hashes. It's just a little bit of the inconsistency and pressure that's applied on him because of the defense. They can't play man coverage; they're predominantly in zone, and so that's really hurting Lamar Jackson. I mean, think about it. Early in the season, before Tua, did what he did. How many teams score 40 points, have the ball for 40 minutes, run 90 plays, and still lose the game?
That's unheard of.
Right? Lamar Jackson.
And guys, even in our most recent games, right, we lost to the Jaguars. We had 27 points. And in times past in the NFL, back in the day in the NFL, if you had 27 points, you win that game, right? If you get 30 points, you win that game, right? Now in today's NFL and with this defense, you don't win those games. And so that also puts additional pressure on Lamar because, again, 30 points isn't enough anymore for Lamar to win games, which is bad for us, honestly.
They go up, almost 20 points, and the way that game goes against Miami, and they still lose the football game. It has to do with defense, man.
Buffalo as well. They're up 20-3 against Buffalo.
No, but then I kicked on the TV yesterday, and it was third quarter, and the man had 4 completions.
But they won.
Bro, I swear to God,
won.
bro, I could have got under center and did 4 jet sweeps.
That's a cap.
It's like 4. I could have 4.
No, you
Four.
can't.
I
Bro.
can't.
You can't.
You telling me I
Like,
can't
you-
say hut and throw it 4 times forward?
No, you can't because if you having real receivers, that little underthrow you just did doesn't work.
It don't.
That-
But
that-
if you had
That's
Lamar
just
as
like
your
me
quarterback,
saying.
would you have been?
That's just like me saying I can cover a wide receiver right now, even though I've only put a pair of cleats on twice. in
Okay,
6
here you
years.
got me there. That's one for you.
Yeah, guys, that's listen. No, this is what fans are talking about. So a fan will say something like that, right? I would say something like that, and players like him would say, "You never played the game." He just said that he could go on the center and run 4 jet sweeps. Did Lamar Jackson run 4 jet sweeps? Is that what happened? Or was Lamar Jackson throwing passes deep and people were dropping them? Or coverage was great and tight? Right? You know what I'm saying? And again, we need to call that out because he's a player. And this is where I like a lot of people on, like, let's say Stephen A., who are traditional media, look at players like, you're not being real and honest because if I was in the Ravens space and I were to say that I could get 4 completions in an NFL game by doing 4 jet sweeps, a player like him would be like, you're insane. You're just making stuff up. This is why fans shouldn't do stuff like this. But he says it, right? And lucky Steve Smith is a real one and called him out on it because TJ was right there chilling, okay? TJ was chilling. So shout out to Steve for always being real.
You 0 for me.
Oh, well, that was it. All right. Awesome. So, guys, cool reaction. Again, we really can't say anything. We know Lamar's a great passer. And statistically, the advanced stats show this. Now, again, if you want to go on stats like completion percentage, he's not at the top, but he's definitely not at the bottom, right? So we know Lamar is a top 6 quarterback all year long. And often he has stretches in the season where he's top 2 or 3. So, and that's just what it is. Scandrick, I don't know what he's talking about. That just wasn't his best moment. I'm sure he has other good takes that aren't about Lamar. So, you guys let me know in the comments below if you agree. Thanks, and go Ravens.